Hello everyone! It is another Saturday video and we are back to Bluebox, Tennessee. Now I do film these a little bit ahead because time is precious at this point, so I film them when I can. But because I had so many people ask me about these awesome nails, which are press-ons through Dashing Diva, this is actually what they are. You just literally figure out which size, peel the sticker off, stick it on. Today is day 8. They are still as strong as they were when I put them on. I have no issues with them. So now that is out of the way, let's get into a blue box. Now I ordered this on January 2nd, I believe it was, whatever that Friday was. I just got them. Today is January 13th. It is a full moon and all the crazy people were calling in to work today. So let's hope that this box has something really crazy good in it and it's not all just craft. So the first piece, since it took 10 days to get to me, let's see. We have a lot of gold tone. We have some little pink bubbles. Oh, that's a pretty bracelet. I like that. All right, yeah, I can get into that. There's a nice little clamper. It's got a good weight to it. We have another one of these. Oh my gosh, I must have like 10 of these now. Oh, we have another sea turtle. There you go, sea turtle. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what goodies we have. Okie dokie. So, this is not only missing stones, it's broke. It is also one big tangle. This is a piece of acrylic, and these are some really pretty shiny stones, not necessarily AB. And we're just going to craft that. We have this long for a minute there I thought some of these had some issues. Looks like we are missing either the clasp or this goes to another necklace. So we're going to go ahead and put that in craft. We have this adjustable. It says NW with the little stone on this side. I feel like I should know that. All I can think of is Northwest. So we have a gold tone middle surrounded by stones. It is also, it's like a rose gold on the back. It has a gunmetal and a gold ring, and then the chain is pure on silver tone. This is 38 inches in total length, adjustable to where you want it. And then the pendant is, let's just call it 3 inches with the bail. Really nice. I like it. We have an S with a little rhinestone in it. thinking this is okay. It says NRT. It has a 3.5-inch extender on it. And it's 8 inches. The charm with the bail is 3/4 of an inch. And I would say that this is supposed to go on another chain, or somebody just added an extender to it because it was so short. Not 100% certain. We have this faux turquoise. It feels like it is made of a resin. No maker. It is 2-inch extender on a 17-inch chain, and then the full pendant with bail is 1 and let's call it 1.5. It's just shy. Surprisingly, this cha-cha wasn't absconded into everything. Where's the hook? Surely there's a clasp, right? Am I missing it? I do not see a clasp. So this is 20, not quite 23 inches. It is a little tight to go over the head, but it does go over the head. It's one piece. These are all acrylic pieces that are dangle. It's kind of hard to tell if they're not all here or not, but I like it. No maker. I'm thinking this is aluminum. It's one of these, I forgot what you call these, type of chains. But it is just shy of 16 inches in length. It's in good condition. It's kind of a silver with a little bit of black or darkness to it. It's not discoloration, it's just made that way. Oh, I was going to say Mia Lamb. I was going to say this looks like a school class ring. This is it's a County Champions 2017. Looks like it has a panther. It says LIM. There's a J and a diamond, and then a copyright. It's usually it's a championship ring, but this is a championship pendant. How cool is that? So this is approximately 18 inches, and it is a 3/4 inch pendant. Okay, so we have a silver tone necklace that has seen better days. So we're crafting it. We have a gold tone cross. Does not have any markings on it. I thought I saw something, obviously not. Okay, it is not magnetic. It has no writing on it. It is 18 inches with a 3/4 inch gold tone cross. I'm thinking this is just a plate, but doesn't hurt to test, right? Better to test than not to test. Ooh, what is this? Okay, let me... It's kind of cool. It's almost like it has fins on the bottom. It looks like it has a lot of tone loss to it, which is a shame. Let's go that way. No, that's still wrong. What am I doing wrong? Okay. So this goes this way. There we go. I can wipe this down and see if it's actual tone loss or if it is just dirt, because it's really kind of cool. It's got a nice shine, and normally it's just a herringbone, but this is almost like a snake thing going on. I'm going to undo it so I can just... This is 17 inches in length. So I'm going to see if I can clean this up. See if it's actual tone loss or not. And I'll have to do that in the daylight because it's where there's actually sun. Fixed. It might be able to just go back through that little hoop. Maybe. This does not have any writing on it. The last time I had a chain like this, it was all gold, but it was also marked that it was gold. And this is not gold. It's magnetic. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to go ahead and craft it. Has a nice thumb clasp to it. I do not see any writing. Kind of that brassy gold tone, and this is 15 inches in length, but otherwise it looks like it's in good condition. Oh, I was going to try and lay it flat. It won't lay flat because it's triangle shaped. How cool is that? Is this, oh, it is marked. What does it say? Hong Kong. Okay, that side just says Hong Kong. Has a little bit of tone loss to it, but since it's from Hong Kong, I'm assuming this is old, and it's really kind of cool. So this triangle shape is 23 inches in length, and for the most part there's really no tone loss, just a little bit on the clasp and the ends, the jump rings, but other than that it's in good shape. Good going, Tennessee. Now this is probably a paparazzi. It has a 3-inch extender, and it is a 14, I would say 14 and 15-inch herringbone. Good tone. I don't see anything wrong with it. We have a vintage piece. Wow, okay, that's on the little bit, it looks like it's on the small side. Let's see, oops, really wants to stay curved. So this is just barely 16 inches. Put this back together. There we go. It does have tone loss on the ends, on the inside underneath, and a little bit here. For the most part, it looks like maybe it'll clean up. It does have a little bit of a dent right here. The outside is great. I don't see any tone loss on the outside, so it's just the underneath where it would hit your skin. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It's not broken. I was thinking it was broken. It's just needed to be hooked. So this is Anne Klein. We have the Anne Klein kitty cat. This must be an older piece because I've not seen this in Anne Klein on anything that's remotely contemporary. And unfortunately, these beads are worse for wear. So we're going to have to craft it. Okay, so we have some acrylic. No maker. It's actually kind of heavy. It is 17 inches with the dip. Oh, sorry, 17 inches with the dip going across. Let's see. Why? Okay, must go this way. It needs an adjustment. I think right here, it just needs to be adjusted so the clasp will close. I'll have to think about this one, whether I want to craft it or not, because it's a nice good weight, and it does have a little smidge of verdigris right there, But other than that, it's in really good condition, and that verdigris will be gone in like 2 seconds. So I'm just going to set it to the side. We have a paper clip, like almost jumbo size paper clip. And this is Elizabeth James. So Silvertone paper, like big paper clip. These are 1.5 inch long paper clips. It has a 3-inch extension for a, let's call it a 19-inch paperclip chain in Silvertone. I don't see any tone loss, so yay. I was waiting on this one because it needed some room. Now this looks like a vintage piece. As soon as I touched it, it felt vintage. So let's see. Ooh, it says sterling with an S. Let's see. So it looks like the clasp is not broken. It must be vermeil. Has a dent in the clasp. There we go. So a little bit of a dent in the clasp on the underside. And look how cool this is. I love it. All these little pine cones. Uh-oh, we're missing a leaf. There should be a leaf right here. I'm not deterred. This I love. And that some of the gold tone has come off, I'm fine with it. It actually, I think, puts a little bit of depth into these leaves, giving that darker, instead of really shiny brassy. So let's take a look at the other side. Oh, I love this. Okay, y'all, I'm keeping this. Don't even ask. It just fits. The short layer just fits, and it fits perfect. So I don't care that it's missing a leaf, because I can just move one of the other leaves. No one will know. Or I'll just leave it like that and no one will know anyway. So keeping, let me put that in my keeper pile. So we have a G with little rhinestones. It's hammered. This is a Banana Republic. It is 19 inches and the pendant is a 3/4 of an inch round. Now it does have what looks to appear to be some tone loss of the gold. But since the chain is silver, so we'll see what happens with that. This does not have a maker. It has a little S, so apparently we had somebody's jewelry collection whose name was S. So this is a 2-inch extender on a 16-inch chain with a 1/2 inch little itty bitty S. I think this is a necklace. Yes. So this necklace, yeah, So this necklace has seen a lot better days. This is not a cleanable upper. There's no markings on it, so we're just going to go ahead and craft it. So this is carved acrylic with cat's eye beads. It does have a clasp. That there is brass underneath. I am not... This used to be gilded. I do not see a maker's mark. Yeah, okay, so these are acrylic. You can see the seam right there. So long, kind of yellow with amber-ish beads. Needs to be cleaned up. We have a herringbone with gunk on it. I don't know what they got on this. Has a hang tag. The hang tag says it is Stefano. There you go. Stefano. It does have a little bit of a kink in it, which these are known to get. And it is set well with the clasp. It's about 18 inches long. Needs to be wiped down, but other than that, and that little kink that's right here, it's actually not bad. So we'll see if we can do something with it. This one, no maker's mark. It's a little angel. A little crystal type or like angel. It is warm to the touch, so I'm going to assume that is acrylic. This is 15 inches with a 1-inch angel. Another no maker. It has a square, a triangle, and a tassel. And this is 20 inches long with a 2-inch pendant. We have a, oh, what do they call that? Oh, it's not what I was thinking. This is actually painted. I was thinking it was just a an overlay, but it looks like it's painted. I don't see all those little telltale marks on it that tell you that it's... So this has an older style clasp. No markings. It is 13 inches and the pendant is 1/2 of an inch. We have a hammered sun disc. It has a 2-inch extender on a 22-inch chain with a 3/4 inch pendant. Well, I really thought this one was going to say Monet, but it doesn't. So we have a rope chain. That is 15 inches in length. Definitely magnetic. I think it just needs a wipe down. Yeah, I think it just needs a wipe down. Lucky brand. So this is an antiqued gold. Looks like, looks like one side has, oh, it's meant to look like it's a clasp. Never mind. I was losing it. So it is a 3-inch extender on a 20-inch chain. It has a little amethyst, what feels like a real amethyst crystal on it. And then it has a cross and a pendant of some type, and then a little blue bead. And so when you put all these together, it's a 2.5 inch drop. So yay, lucky brand. Premier Design. Oh. Okay, do I have this right? Do I have it backwards? Nope. Oh, I know where this came from. Okay, a little glue. This flower came from right there. So we have a loose flower, a flower that's supposed to be glued, 3 flowers and another flower, and then we have a leaf, what I'm assuming is like a daisy. So Premier Design, this has a 3.5 inch extender on it and a 14-inch chain. I can glue this back on because it was just glued in the first place. I'll just try to make sure I line it up so it matches, and we will be good to go. I like it. What do we have going on here? Okay, so we have two chains, not one. Does not have a maker's mark. This is a very fine S-weave, which is 23 inches long. magnetic. Then we have this chain, which I can't see what it says. Say it on this side? No. Let me get the loop and I will be right back. So what it does say, and it's a bad job, but what it does say is that it is gold electric plate, 14 karat, and it's like they stamped it and then they electroplated it and it filled in, it kind of filled in the writing. So, let's see, what do we have? I don't think that says anything. Okay, people, this is the smallest infinitesimal, what I'm going to assume is a diamond in the middle of this, but I could be wrong, so we will test it. And it could be a silver underneath, so we will test it for silver. Oh dear. This is 14 inches and a 1/4 of an inch pendant. Put that in the testing pile. We have an enameled butterfly that somebody inscribed with "Love, Jeff." Aw, Jeff, that's so sweet. That is very sweet of you, Jeff. Other side, 14/20, so it's 1/20th 14 karat. So Jeff, you did a very good job of picking out this pendant for whoever your love was or is. So this is a an 18-inch long chain with a let's call it a 1-inch butterfly. Really pretty. We're going to go ahead and test this to see if maybe there's silver underneath. Not magnetic. Just going to leave that out. Already did this chain. Ooh, what are you? We have something in a nice arts and crafts style. It has a little bit of discoloration on it. It is not an enhancer. I thought for a minute there it was. Very long chain. 14 karat gold plate. No maker. Really nice, heavy, thicker, I should say thicker rope chain that is exceptionally long. This is 29 inches in length, and then the pendant is 1 3/4. And I don't see any writing on this at all. It's just like a black acrylic in the middle. Very nice. We have a quatrefoil missing its tassel, but it has all of its stones, which are quite cold. Maybe a type of quartz. Ooh, look at that one. Look how cool that one is. Reminds me of a kitty cat. I love it. Oh, and there's more of them. Wow, I like it. Now, I'm assuming it just had probably like a gray tassel on it. Nice and cold. We'll give it a test for the stones to see if I'm incorrect. So here is a leather tassel, or leatherette tassel. These have potentially some dyed quartz. Maybe looks like glass. Some little doodads. This is a loft piece. Yeah, there we go. All the doodads are at the bottom now. So this is 34 inches in length. And then we have a, let's call it 4 inches from the bail down. So we'll give it a test to see if these are real stones or just all glass. We have, is this Hong Kong? Oh, there's no maker's mark. So these are blue acrylic. Oh, that's an earring. Oopsie. Blue acrylic, we have had these in the past, but usually they have a like Hong Kong or something on them, or Japan. And so these are 24 inches. Nice blue, good tone. There's no, usually they're not in that good a condition. I think we are going to go back, put all this back into the box, and then start tomorrow. So this is going to be my resting place. We'll just leave all this for tomorrow. Okay, so we'll start from the inside, work our way out. I have a lot of bracelets to go through. So first up is an older clasp. There is not any markings on it. The chain looks to be in good condition. We have a faux pearl with the crystal stations around it. Kind of reminds me of an, oh hey, is that a mark? Or is that just a, I think it's just from where it's scratched on something. So it kind of reminds me of an Avon piece, but there are no markings on it. But otherwise, it's in good condition. We have a little acrylic flower on a gold tone chain. see any marks offhand. Oh, I forgot to measure the other one. So this is 18 inches with a 1/2 inch flower. This one is about an 18-inch chain with a 1-inch pendant on it. We have PL. I can't think of anyone offhand who PL could be. It's a nice chain. No tone loss. It's really nice little crystal on the end. It is acrylic, but it's got some really great luster or sparkle to it. And this one is basically a 3-inch extender on a 16-inch chain, and this is not quite a 1/2 inch pendant. We have this little, I'm guessing, CZ. Let's take a look. Yep, definitely CZ. I wouldn't be surprised if this is acrylic or plastic. The chain says Korea on it. And this is a 17-inch chain with a 1/4 inch little pendant on it. We have a little cross. There we go. There's the front. In what, a wreath? I don't see any writing on it. I think it's just the where they put it together. This is 23 inches long with a 1/2 inch little pendant. No maker. This is our little turtle friend. He's the teal turtle. He's so cool. Love him. And little cat's eye beads. And our turtle friend. Does he have? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a extender, which is 1 3/4 inch extender. Oh no, I take it back. That's a longer extender. This is a 3-inch extender on let me rehook this. On a 12-inch chain with a 1.5 inch long turtle. We have a little heart. I do not see any writing on it. That looks like a acrylic crystal. No maker. Good good tone. It is 17-inch chain on a approximately, it's just shy of 1-inch heart. Okay, there we go. No maker. It's a diamond cut chain that there we go. Give it everything it has. This is a 14-inch chain. Definitely magnetic. We have a 2-strand pink glass with potential quartz. Really pretty beads. It's got some tone loss on the chain. This is 16 inches and 19 inches. The beads are going to be great for repurposing. No maker. We have a rope chain, a nice thick one. And then we have the kitty cat. Now it's not inclined because the cat's all wrong. So we have some black enamel in the kitty. Has tone loss on the bail because the bail is now silver versus the gold. And this is a 17-inch long chain with the bail to the end of the pendant is 1 3/4 inches. This one I like. It's like a ribbon. There are no markings on this whatsoever. And it's like a ribbon. It's really cool. I like it. It's a long chain. It is 29 inches in length. I don't see any tone loss, nor do I see any verdigris on it, so that's always good. Definitely magnetic. We have a 2-strand New York necklace, silver tone, with different shades of blue. This feels like glass. This feels like acrylic or resin. This feels like ceramic. This one feels like a resin or something like resin. Same with that. And these do have tone loss on them. And they are 28 inches and 34 inches in length. Overall, I think that's hairspray. I think overall it's okay, so we're just going to put it in the maybe pile. We have this necklace, which J-Lo. This is J-Lo. So we have a heart clasp with an extender 2 snake style chains, and then we have 2 bars with acrylic baguettes. So it would look like that. And this is 3 inches extender and a 15 to 16 inch in length. Good tone, no tone loss, I should say, on it. We have a little bitty stone that came out of something. We have a silver tone swirl pendant on a silver tone chain from Leah Sophia. And this is a 3-inch extender on a 16-inch chain with a 1 3/4 inch, let's say, pendant. We have this herringbone, really big clasp, quite large clasp on it. There are no maker marks. Yeah, that's just from being rubbed. Now, there's no verdigris on it, so that's a good thing. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see, is it? Oh, there's a little bit of green, which means it's copper underneath. Easy to get off though. Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, it's definitely brass underneath. And I guess I should have done this first. This is 16 inches. I think this will clean up really well. It doesn't, I mean, the silver tone is still there. I think it just needs to be wiped. We have a pendant. The bail makes it look older than it probably is. We have a silver tone chain that doesn't have any markings on it. It's not magnetic. This looks like stainless steel. There we go. That was stuck. So we have 2, I mean, good size. This is almost like school size locket. These just literally come all the way out. Let's see. Okay, sometimes there's writing on the inside underneath the frames, but there, in this case there is not, but it definitely needs to be cleaned. So we'll leave these out so I can clean them, or at least, oops, or at least wipe them down. I'm thinking this is stainless steel. So we have a almost 30-inch chain, and the locket is with the bail 2 inches. So we'll put that back together after I wipe the inside out, since I have it taken apart. We have a tortoiseshell Michael Kors. I'm assuming this is resin because there's no temperature change to it. Italian good luck horn. And it does say Michael Kors here on the end as well. I don't believe, yeah, this doesn't come apart. It just is there for aesthetics. This is 30-inch long chain on with a 3-inch horn, and the top of it is 3/4 of an inch thick. Otherwise, it's in good condition. Okay, so we have this really pretty, I call them like Morse code. It's like dash, dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dot. So, this says that is 925, and it's got something sticky on it. Let me see here. Okay, all clean. So it's a little shinier than the rest of it, but I wanted to see what was underneath that black sticky goo stuff. So there might be a little bit left to go, but it says 925. There is no country code. So we will just put this in for testing. Oh, and this is, the Morse code is 19 inches in length. So we have new maker. We have a mesh chain with a David Yurman-esque, which also is like a Monet-esque slash Napier-esque slash everybody else style pendant. And this Premier Design. So whether this actually goes together or not, we do have a Premier Design enhancer for this chain. Really pretty. It does have some stones, and it looks like the stones are there. Toggle just does not have any markings on it. This is a 17-inch with a 1-inch pendant. Next, we have a silver tone looking to be unmarked. I do not see any marks. Oh, it's stretchy. Okay, so this without a stretch is 16 inches. And it has a little bit of give to it. Really pretty. It almost if it used to be gilded, like this was maybe a two-tone, but it's hard to tell because right now it's, for the most part, it's all one color, which is silver. There's a little bit here, a little bit here. I don't know if it's just the light reflecting, but you can kind of see where maybe it was gold at one time, or gold tone at one time. Definitely magnetic. And then we have this, this one is a chevron. Let's see. This is 18 inches. It is a 1/4 inch thick chain. Don't see any markings on it. It has a little bitty bit of tone loss right there. But otherwise, really nice. Nice, elegant, wear it with jeans, wear it to dress up. And let's see. So of the littles, I don't know what this little spring goes to, but it is a spring off of something. We have a cut out 5-cent buffalo. Looks like it's laser cut pendant. We have, at first I was thinking this is the weirdest earring I ever saw, because I just saw part of this. So this is actually a pendant, and it is the Vatican Library collection. It is a cherub with a pendant, heart-shaped pendant, and then inside it says the same thing. Really pretty. And this, let's see, it goes this way. So this is going to sit, well, with the dangle, 1.5. And it is also 1.5 inch in length. We have a feather or a leaf, maybe a leaf. It's a little wobbly. I don't see any markings. It definitely needs to be cleaned. And this pendant is 2 3/4 inch long by 1 inch wide at its widest. Then we have this brooch. A little more contemporary. The pin doesn't go all the way down, but yet it's old in style. So it's a conundrum. This is, actually, let's see, let's start here. So this is 2, 3, 4.5 inches long by 3/4 of an inch wide. Now, part of me thinks that this would go on a hat, but it could also go on a coat. Oh, missed a necklace. Liz Claiborne, I think. Okay. And this is a gold tone. Little silver with gold, with a little faux crystal. And this is 15 inches long with a 1-inch pendant. We have a cameo that is resin, and it is 1 inch wide by 1.5 inches tall. We have 2 of these little ear cuffs, which are just aluminum. We're just going to go ahead and put those into craft. We have this little itty bitty tiny stone. I think. All right, maybe not. At first I was thinking there might be writing, but it's just the tone loss. I was going to say this kind of feels like plastic. So this has a feel kind of like glass, but looking at it, that is acrylic. Then we have this ring, which is a fashion ring. Silver tone, good condition. Ooh. This is size 10.5. So size 10.5. There's a heart in the middle. What am I looking at? Okay, I'm failing the test. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, besides a pendant. Clueless. We are missing 2 stones off this, so we'll just craft it. A lot of old glue. We have a half moon that is all tone loss. We have a silver tone ring that has a lot of wear. We have another little ring that kind of matches a pair of earrings. Now it comes in, well, I don't know if these are actually the same. They kind of go together. One's silver, one's gold tone. We have a little itty bitty turtle, which is a fashion ring. We have another fashion ring. Feels like plastic. We have a half and half from well, it says 925, so we'll test and see. We have stones, and then we have acrylic with little hearts. And other than that, there's no maker's mark, so we'll give that a test. We have a little, I guess it's a fidget ring. They all move. That's kind of cool. This is a better made fashion ring. It says it's not quite a 7, and I agree. I concur. So it's really kind of cool. They all just move. That's so fun. That is a fun ring. I like it. Okay, so bring the hoard over. So I know I've had these before. They have a non-removable safety chain. They are raised emblems on an etched base. Needs a cleaning. I do not see any writing on it. Really pretty though. And let's call it a 6 3/4. This is a fashion bangle. I get these all the time. I don't know where they're from. They're never marked. And this one is 2.5 inches. I have a memory wire bracelet. That's not remembering to behave. There we go. So we're just going to put that in craft. We have a magnetic bracelet. These are all little magnets. These are usually stainless steel. There is not a maker's mark, and they would just go like this, and they're supposed to help you. So this is a larger one. So I would say this is, what, 7 1/4? Let's see. Oh, 7 1/2. We have just a little fashion black and white bracelet. No maker. We have this heavy duty, slightly bent, you can see the warp in it. So we're going to go ahead and craft that. Ooh, heavy. This one is quite heavy. It is a Madewell. On the smaller side, so it is like a 6 1/2. Okay, this is not going to budge. So this is not going to get over my wrist. So you definitely need to have a thin wrist to get this on because it is solid. We have a braided, I'm thinking maybe like a stainless steel. It almost reminds me, there's no marks. I guess I'll test it because it's not magnetic. We have a little warped bangle. Into craft it goes. We have a very dirty bangle that does not have any marks, and it is also warped. Once again, warped. Now this one is Taxco, Mexico here. Taxco, Mexico. So it's not going to test as 925 silver because it will be less than 925. It does have some coloration to it. You can see like the green and a little bit of yellow. This one is not perfectly made. As you can see, it has, like a rise in it, but I'm not going to put it in craft. Let's see, can I get it on? Oh yeah, easy, very easy to get it on. This is a 8 1/4 inch around. And this sturdy little bracelet, which, why are all these warped? Slightly warped. There we go, got it. It has a little bit of wear, but other than that, it's very nicely done. I like it. So 8 1/4. We have this faux pearl, good condition. About an 8. It feels like it's aluminum. Could be wrong. Oh, this is a necklace. I totally had that in the wrong file. This is also, oh wait, I think this one's Lauren Conrad because the C is in the L. I could be wrong. I'll find out. So this is a yellow, I'm gonna say acrylic in varying, well, that one looks more white than a, what's going on here? Oh yeah, okay, so it's got a couple of white ones, a couple yellow. This is 16 1/2 inches with a 2 1/2 inch extender. Decent condition, so we'll go ahead and put that aside. Oh, guess we have another one. Another necklace. Got a couple necklaces in here. So, no maker. It's a little itty bitty tiny cross with 5 little tiny stones. And this is a, let's call it 17 inch with a 1/2 inch little cross on it. We have a 7 1/2 inch. This looks like it's supposed to go to one of those necklaces. It feels like aluminum. There's no, oh, I guess this could be pot, well, I guess this part could be pot metal. And the rest of it feels like aluminum. So we're gonna assume it's aluminum. And this one has a cute little sparkly heart. I'm just gonna put that over there. I think this is brass. Let's see. Oh no, it's not brass. It's definitely magnetic. So it's brass-like. It has a patina style, and I think this might be a seashell. It's kind of cool. It's pretty small though. You have to have a small wrist for it to cuff correctly. We have this one. Now it's starting to get some patina on it, so we will give that a wipe down to get rid of it. I do not see any maker marks. It does fit over my wrist. It's very nice. I like it. It's a nice classic style. So we'll just give it a little wipe down. We'll sequester it for right now. Oh, pretty. Is it supposed to be X's or is it DC? I'm seeing DC and then an X, or maybe I'm just seeing X's. It's made in China. It has an extender. It has a 1X extender. I'm going to have to look this one up. So currently, as it stands, it is a 7.5 inch, and then if you take one of the links off, it's a, where is it? If you take a link off, then it's 3/4 of an inch shorter. It's kind of cool. Needs a little bit of a clean. It's got a little schmutz on it, but otherwise it's good to go. Here's another one and another. We have 3. We have 3 of these little bangles. Any more? We have an evil eye. Alex and Ani 2014. We have a copper and silver bracelet. China. Probably, no. This does not have a removable link. And this is also 7.5 inches long. I like it. It's cool. I like it. We have a curb chain, which is heavy. It's 8.25 inches plus an additional, give or take it, let's call it an inch. We have this, oh dear. Okay, so we have the chain, which was absconded. This says that it is bow sterling. I'm on a bow sterling streak. How awesome. And it has all these little tiny charms. Which we'll have to check each one. Let me see. So the bracelet is 7 inches. We have is oriental in nature. It is not marked. We have a little hut. Cute little hut. Also not marked. Is this a... What is going on with this one? This one is not marked. I think it's supposed to be a plant. This one is marked. Sumi? S-U-O-M-I? 830 something. And so next on the list is a dancer. No marks that I see. This little drum has a little bit of a dent in it. Also do not see any marks besides the dent. We have an articulating fish. He's really cool. No marks that I see. And then we have a house, a raised house, potentially with a mark. Oh, well, it definitely has a mark on the bottom. On the bottom is an anchor, a lion, and a V. And then this is a little window for the back of the house. So we will have to give a test to all of this and see what's what. We have a fashion bracelet. Oh, we have a necklace. Missed another one. Okay, so no maker's marks. Little silver tone chain in good condition, and it is 17 inches. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's go this way. We have a little, oh, let's see, what does it say? It says China. It feels like aluminum, but it's pretty. And this is a 6 3/4-ish. Oh, does it have all the stones? Okay, there are no markings on it. Has a good weight to it. Surprised it's not marked. At first glance, it does look to have all of its stones, and like I said, it's a good weight. It's a good size. You can get your hand in it. Let's see, my hand is 3. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, my hand is 3 plus a little bit, so 3.5 to get, roll up the hand to get it on. This is heavy. And this has kind of a tribal or Hawaiian type of theme to it. But I do not see any markings, which is surprising. Definitely has a bend to it. You know, I'm thinking this is maybe pewter, but we'll give it a test. We'll see. Okay, so this one has a mark on it. It says 925, Italy. Oh, this poor little thing needs some serious cleaning. So, same on both ends. This is 7 inches. Really pretty, so we'll give that a test. Oh, we have a Brighton piece. Aww. It has a little Brighton bee. It has this little, like, atomic star. Joy to the world. It is an atomic star for Christmas. It's the North Star. So let's see. I'm not seeing any tone loss, which is amazing. It's a miracle. Yay! Hello, Brighton. How you doing? What? Wow. This should have been a necklace. This would have been a really cool necklace. I don't see any markings on it. I'm assuming, yeah, it's got to be a bracelet. It's a cool bracelet. Does it have all its little stones? First look, it looks like it has all of its little stones. Okay, that's pretty cool. And if you have a larger wrist, it's okay. And if you want to wear it as an anklet, that's okay too. This is all in 10 inches. Oh, this says something. Clamper. It's quite heavy. No way. It's Whiting and Davis. Oh. Be still my heart. Mesh bags. Whiting and Davis mesh bags. Be still my heart. Please fit. Yes, it just barely makes it, but it fits. Nice, classic, wear with everything bracelet. I'm keeping it. Thank you, Tennessee. I'm very happy. Let's see. Now this one has 925 on the clasp. It does not have any other writing. It's really pretty. Look at all. Aww. Oh, it's a little on the small side. Yeah, that's a little on the small side. I mean, it would fit barely. Says it's 7, but because I think the thickness of it, it fits a little more snug than a 7, but we will give that a test. We have some tone loss. We have some problems with the metal underneath this fill. So we're just going to go ahead and craft that one. Wow, this is chunky. Says it's a 7 1/4. It's a mesh with movable pieces. You can have them together. You can have them apart. It's got some weight to it. Oh, look at this. Of course, you are looking at it. Now, it is stamped 925, but I'm not 100% certain on that. So this will definitely be tested because the ends and the middle do not remind me of 925. Now, maybe just these middle pieces. So we'll give this a test. Oh, and we'll blacklight this to see if it's quartz. It could be blue jean denim or blue jean quartz. And then these feel like acrylic on the sides. So we'll give that a test. We have a toggle bracelet. Now, this heart has some heft, so it's definitely gonna dangle. If you don't like the dangle being under your wrist on your pulse, this is not the bracelet for you. And this is made in Korea. Just has a little silver tone chain and no other markings. Needs a little polishing. I'm thinking that might work. Oh, look, we have more cat's eye. There are no markings on this. It is not magnetic. It's either silver or potentially nickel. It could be nickel. Nickel's typically not. That's cute. So 7 1/4. We'll give that a test. Ooh. I can't see it. C. Bell. And we have a piece of red glass, a piece of blue glass, a piece of orange and something glass, more red, a green glass. I like this. Do you all like this? So this is 8 inches of multi-color. Oh, no! Here I go playing with it. and the end came off. How dare it? Oh dear. Okay. I do not know if I have all the pieces now. Oh, the filament broke. Okay, so we're going to put all this aside and put it in a little baggie. Hopefully I got all the pieces to it. And I liked it. We do not have any maker marks that I see, but it has all these little hearts. It does have a little blackness coming on it. I can't believe this isn't marked. Am I missing it? I don't see any marks. So this is 9.5 inches long. Ooh, is this a Mexico piece? No, it's Premier Design. But look, it's got the same it's got the different things, just like that other bracelet from Mexico had. Really pretty. We'll try not to break it. Yeah, I'm never going to live that down. So 9.5 inches. And, you know, it's got a little bit of, let's see, it's got 1.25 inches of play. So if your wrist is a little smaller, you know, I guess it could level up. Really pretty. I like that iridescence that it's got going, just like that other one. Oh, is this our second evil eye, or did I think I accidentally took it. I don't know. I think I accidentally set it over there. I was going to look at it again. So we have all the stones. Oh no, well, we're missing one right there. We almost have all the stones. No maker's mark. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs 3:6. This feels like pewter. And we have another, well, it doesn't say who, but it's a little floral. Wait a minute. Oh, these beads are gone. So that's going to be craft. Like, what is wrong with this? Okay, so that's missing a stone. This one's okay. We have some earrings. But we do have the little origami earrings, of course. So here's our little origami swans or swallows or whatever they are. So there's those. Oops. We do have the two paperclip style earrings. Now these are not marked. And we do have both of these only because they came together. These are aluminum. We have two sets of these in which we do have the little ear wire. It just has to be put back in. So we do have these. And everything else is a single. So it's a shame we did not get the match to this. But who knows? We may end up getting it. And this one is just a fashion little earring, and we know we have the baguette. What was it? Oh, the necklace that goes with that probably. These are so cute. They're little Christmas lights, but we do not have the match to this one. That is so cute. Brighton may get that for one of his fairy doors. We have a flip-flop that is not silver. I've had these before. We have a door knocker. Huh. It's not marked. I thought for sure that would be marked. We do have this crystal. It doesn't look to have any flea bites on it. It is marked 925 on the ear back. And oh, here it says, oh, itty bitty tiny writing. There is a mark and a 925. Oh, maybe I have it upside down. No. There is a mark on here with a 925. So we will test this. Unfortunately, we did not get the match in this box. So I will put this aside because one never knows in these Goodwill blue boxes. We're going to test that. Oh, we did get the match to these. Now these, I think, are just acrylic. They're not cold to the touch, and they don't. They feel like acrylic. Anything else? I thought this might have been the match to my Monet that I didn't have, but it's wrong color and there are no markings on this. Well, I just knocked the phone out of the holder. So I'm going to put all this away, sort it out, get it aside, and then we will give all the silver stuff a test, and then we will be done for the evening. So far, well done, Goodwill Bluebox, Tennessee. I have missed you, and you have rewarded me with Whiting and Davis as an apology. Now, I will see you in just a little bit. I forgot, we did get 3 of these torque / hoop necklace pieces. Don't want to miss anything from the bag. So one has the little chevron, and then the other 2 are standard gold tone. These three are yes. These are not 92. Well, this is not 925. This I need to test under silver and see if it's less than 925. The clasps on this are actually testing 925, but the bands around are not, so they could be maybe, I mean, they didn't like disappear right away, so they could actually be less than 925. This is not. This for a minute I thought might, but it could be less than 925. So I might have to test these again, and I will let you know. And then the clasp is, I couldn't get a good read or a good scratch on these pieces. They're just, I'm afraid of breaking it. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get to them without breaking the bracelet. And then for the bracelet here, the bracelet, yes. The ones that I flipped, oh, oops. Yeah, so the ones that I flipped over are definitely testing as silver. So the house, the barrel drum thing, the dancer, and the bucket thing. This I was afraid to rub too hard because it's so thin, but I'll test it again later. This was not testing like bright blue. I was having a hard time getting a scratch on it. And these two did not come up. I might test them again just to see, but I will do that later. Am I happy with the $57 that I spent? Yes, I am. This is so cool. Little bit tight, not too bad. So yeah, I'm happy. We had some silver, we had some unique pieces. I had the Whiting and Davis, which I'm thrilled about. I had the little acorn necklace, which I'm also thrilled about. Doesn't take much to make me happy. So yeah, I like this box. It was fun. Hopefully I can get this video down a little bit for you, and hopefully you enjoyed watching it and spending a little of your day with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting and giving helpful hints to other viewers. And until the next time, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Saturday.